turned up tonight. My name is Janella Precious, and I'm not a robot. And I say that because I find that this forum here this evening is very timely. By show of hands, how many of you have had to answer that question? I am not a robot. By show of hands. And I always wondered, why am I being asked if I'm a robot? Like, what kind of fool question that? Until recently, as I started learning more about artificial intelligence and chatbots and what I have seen chatbots do. By show of hands, how many of you saw that viral video of a policewoman who AI used her identity to sell Bitcoin? By show of hands, who saw that video? I was fooled. I thought it was real, but it was artificial intelligence. So we are here to discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of artificial intelligence. And I'm sure that my esteemed panel will tell you that it is not anything new. What is happening is that persons are now becoming more aware of what artificial intelligence is. Some of us use it for productivity. Some of us use it to sell Bitcoin. But that's another story. My co-host?
It's Junior Thomas. And I am from Lodge Middlesex, number 1628, Scottish Constitution. I am your co-moderator for this evening, and I will be representing Freemasonry in general. Thank you.
Brother Dr. Courtney Palmer, Right Worshipful District Grand Master. Brother Wayne Robertson, Right Worshipful Master, the Glen Lyon Lodge. Worshipful brethren, brethren all, members of the panel, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm sure that you all can't wait to hear what our panelists have in store for you tonight. And they were chosen very, very diligently, and I'm sure that you have a lot of questions. But what do we have first?
Firstly, we would like to ask Right Worshipful Master Brother Wayne Robertson to do a citation for Brother Howard Constantine Ennis.
Brother Dr. Courtney King Palmer, Right Worshipful District Grand Master, Brother Howard Ennis, Past Master, Worshipful Brethren, Brethren all, members of the panel, for August panel I should add, ladies and gentlemen, whether you are joined virtual land or you're here, I greet you very well. Welcome to this, our forum, inaugural Howard Constantine Ennis Forum on Artificial Intelligence. It gives me immense pleasure to read this citation for our esteemed brother. Brother Ennis, could you please stand? Brother Howard Constantine Ennis, past master of the Glen Lyon Lodge, number 346 on the roll of the Grand Lodge of Scotland, has given over 40 years of service to his community and society in general, through his activities as a businessman, philanthropist, and a Freemason. It is the amalgamation of these avocations, especially Freemasonry, in which he has demonstrated the virtues of a mentor and father figure to so many young men and women, not just Masons. The virtues of compassion and unwavering adherence to staying the course, indifference to superficial honors, hard work, persistence, fairness, and equity are the hallmarks of a man who has demonstrated by his actions a continuous commitment to the public good. A man of vision and experience, a man of all seasons. He has witnessed the growth and adoption of emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence. and has queried, like so many of us, their impact on our communities and by extension, our beloved nation. His thoughts and ideas are the genesis of this forum, which aims to provide to society a space for the average citizens to, one, identify and deliberate the ideas, issues, opportunities, and threats and of these new emerging technologies such as AI on society, and secondly, and finally, propose general strategies and approaches for individuals, businesses, educational, regulatory, and fraternal organization how to manage the adoption of these new emerging technologies. I should also add that Brother Ennis is also my proposer and has proposed several brethren, too many to name, and initiated them into this great lodge, the Glenlyon Lodge, oldest Scottish lodge in Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in saluting and honoring Brother Howard Constantine Ennis. We also call him Mr. Glenlyon. It would be remiss of me to not add that. Ladies and gentlemen, brethren all, welcome to the inaugural Howard Constantine Ennis Masonic Forum. This forum is hosted by the Glenlyon Lodge, and a forum like this represents a fantastic and a strategic opportunity to facilitate greater awareness by the public as to the potential and issues related to the increasing plethora of new and emerging technologies that are having such an impact, not only in the media reports that we see on television or hear on the radio, but in all sectors of the nation and all aspects of our daily lives. Artificial intelligence as an emerging technology has redefined the dimensions of innovation, productivity, and competitive advantage. Leaders know its power as an augmenter of operations, abounding in both economic and business potentials. Yet, many are still challenged by its complexity, unclear on how to strategically navigate its pathways towards meaningful application and integration. You may ask, why attend such a forum? Or why participate? The forum has secured the involvement of industry experts and renowned practitioners in various sectors of the society. Education, for example, banking, that's private sector, right? Just giving you two examples here, even Freemasonry. The forum has been structured to facilitate the use of communication technologies and a well-known media professional as moderator to facilitate candid discussion and debate to ensure seamless audience engagement. This in order to ensure that you can ask the panelists and presenters from the various sectors the questions that matter to you. Your experiences at heart may very well be brought to bear. We dive deeper into subject matter with a business-driven, socially conscious outcomes-focused agenda balanced with dedicated networking opportunities. Successful transformation hinges on an empowered, flexible, and skilled workforce. As organizations across various public and private sector organizations start to bring AI into the fold, these qualities will be tested, severely tested, I should add, tasking leaders with the challenge of ensuring that their people and society understand, accept, and are proficient in the strengths and issues with such new technology. This forum is therefore designed to draw a straight line between the individual, the society, and AI technology. Winding down. We are operating in an era of heightened transparency. Stakeholders are wary and are very much cognizant of the ethical dimensions of emerging technology, conscious of whom they entrust with their data. The forum this evening facilitates the beginning of the process for average Jamaicans to unpack the precise issues and the issues which industry leaders have to consider in reconciling these sentiments of mapping pathways towards ensuring active accountability, purposeful governance, and ethics-driven practice in the application of such an emerging technology. As I close, AI is transforming the boundaries of possibility. The possibilities are endless, ladies and gentlemen. Its potential as a competitive differentiator is known, yet successful integration remains elusive, and many are challenged by the often unclear and seemingly complex adoption path. This forum is designed to begin the process of unraveling that complexity. The presenters and panelists who have been carefully chosen will be able to share how their organizations are proactively shifting their organizational dial to a future which embraces AI, turning the idea of opportunity into a tangible, successful reality. Ladies and gentlemen, brethren all, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Feel free to pose those burning questions, and let's have a very productive session. Thank you so much. I greet you all very well.
Thank you very much, Right Worshipful Master. We'll now invite our District Grand Master, Right Worshipful Brother Dr. Courtney King Palmer, who will now bring greetings.
Right Worshipful Master, Brother Reen Roberts. Right Worshipful Past District Grand Master, Brother Lloyd Rudolph Moore, who is embedded in the audience, trying to hide. Brethren, ladies and gentlemen, it is really a pleasure for me to be asked to bring greetings on behalf of the District Grand Lodge of Jamaica. And I do so with much pleasure. The Glen Lyon Lodge is the oldest lodge within the District Grand Lodge of Jamaica. And I want to tell you, it has been around for more than 175 years. So it is not a new kid on the block, has been here for some time. And we in the district, we wondered which of the lodges would take the lead in bringing some knowledge to us on this very topical issue of artificial intelligence. And it is very fitting that the most senior lodge should take up the mantle and bring this information, which we know will be cutting edge information to us. But it is so fitting that it is done in honor of Brother Howard Constantine Ennis, a brother who I certainly, and I believe other members of the district, considers him to be a builder within the Glen Lyon Lodge. You just heard from the Right Worshipful Master that he was his proposer, meaning he was the one who introduced him to Freemasonry and has mentored him from being what we call an initiate to now being the master of the lodge, which is the highest office in the lodge. And like the master, he has mentored many other such brethren. So he's really a builder. And so it is really very, very, very pleasing that he's so honored in this way. And I'm also very happy to say that I hope but he's not like myself, because many of you in the audience are on the cutting edge of technology. I certainly in terms of technology, I would consider myself a technological dinosaur. And I hope you are bringing some information to bring myself and I hope even Howard from darkness into light. So, brethren, ladies and gentlemen, I always like to start with a light moment because when you smile, you exercise the muscles in your face and otherwise. So we start with a smile. And in winding up, in wrapping up, let me hope that I know, let me rephrase that, I know that we all will leave here all the much better than when we came here in terms of our knowledge as it relates to artificial intelligence. Because we have expert panelists who will examine all the ramifications of this new technology and help us to chart a way so that we can start to understand and even possibly use it. So we will no longer live here the way we came as a dinosaur. Thank you very much.
I implore you, please do not fear the technology. It is very useful. Quick fact, when I said that AI has been around for a while, history tells us that Alan Turing, he is a computer scientist and mathematician. He is English. It is said that the birth of AI was between 1950 to 1956. So even though you're just hearing about it, this is where it started. Now, he published his work, Computer, Machinery, and Intelligence, which eventually became the Turing test, which experts use to measure computer intelligence. The term artificial intelligence was coined and came into popular use. How many of you knew this? So it's not just something that popped up, yeah? It has been long before I was born for sure, but anyway.